Mind me as I quickly make my bed before I film in here, because I am that person. And I don't make my bed every single day because, well, my husband works from home. I get up, I leave the room, then he comes in and he starts working, and, well, the bed never gets made. I mean, I always make it before I go to bed to straighten out the blankets and stuff, but the bed never actually gets, like, pretty made. Hardly ever. We'll call that made-ish, right? Okay, anyways, I'm packing. I'm trying to decide what I should wear tomorrow. It's supposed to rain, so I will definitely be wearing tennis shoes because I don't want to wear heels and slip on something, or wear like open-toed anything, get soaking wet. Anyways, every other year, my husband and I take like a trip. Well, every other year we take a trip on a plane somewhere, and then on the other years we stay local. So this year we're staying local because last year we went to Utah. It was a blast. Really loved Zion. No, cannot recommend that place enough. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. Most gorgeous place I've ever been. I haven't been a ton of places, so it's not saying much. But I've heard, yeah, it's usually at people's top of the list. Anyways, we're staying local. We're going to go out onto the peninsula. So we're going to take the ferry from Seattle, go out to Bainbridge Island, walk some shops, get some food, and then the Airbnb we're staying at is stunning. It's right on the water. It's got a hot tub. We're gonna just get a bunch of food, and we're gonna camp out there all day Saturday, play board games, be nerds, and then we come back on Sunday. But on the way Saturday or Friday, we plan on like slowly making our way there and spending time out together, getting food, and yeah, shopping. But anyways, trying to decide what to wear. I've got this dress that I think I'm gonna do. I have to figure out the underwear situation though with this, because usually I wear Spanx, like this Spanx stuff that like goes up to here, because it's kind of thin material and it kind of shows every lump and bump. But I'm sorry, we had a long car drive, and wearing tight Spanx here doesn't sound like a good time. So I gotta find some different underwear to pair with that. So I'm gonna have to test that tomorrow to make sure you can't see my underwear. But then I gotta decide what sweater to wear, right? I have to decide what sweater. I already have 3 piled up right here that I think might be one of the contenders. I've got my Sibling sweater my size. I have my Harlow sweater v-neck, couldn't think of it, and then a self-drafted black one. So yeah, I think I'll pick one of these. Probably one of these two actually, because these are a little more cropped, which I think will look better with the dress. This one's a little long, so I'm not sure that one will work quite as well. Plus, these two will match my tennis shoes, which are not in here, so I can't show you. But yeah, I think that. I'm excited to bring you guys along with us. I am going to show you my knitting next. I am very much a need to have my house clean person before I leave for vacation or any trip. I don't know how clean my house is going to be before I go on this trip. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try and straighten up my living room at least. Get it so I don't walk in and go, oh. My dining room table, I'm not sure that's gonna get very clean because I have a lot of work stuff on it. So yeah, but I'm up late trying to get my house a little bit less chaotic. I didn't talk about knitting. I think I'm just bringing one project. Who am I? Because, well, I was going to go through my yarn and pull out some sock yarn to start a new pair of socks, but I made dinner, I sat down, and I didn't get back up until now when I realized I need to clean my house, so I'm probably just going to take my sweater with me, and that's okay. Maybe I might get some work done on it. Okay, stop procrastinating. Clean the house. Morning essentials. Tea, stroop waffle. I decided on the Sibling sweater, my size, because, well, it's a little cozier than the white sweater. The white sweater is a tad itchy, and I didn't want any itch or prickle today. So we went for this one. You can't see the whole thing. But yeah. I'm currently rocking slippers because, well, it's not time to put shoes on yet. But yeah, it's really comfy and cozy. And my husband was like, are you comfortable in the dress? Like, you don't need to wear a dress. And I was like, yeah, it's a very comfy dress. Because guess what? I'm not wearing the Spanx. All right, I think I'm fully packed though. We have a speaker for music because we're not sure if they have anything like that. They have a Bluetooth speaker, and we're always about music. And let's see what else. I've packed some kitchen things because it was funny. I was actually just watching a reel about how, like, does every parent, like, have dull knives? And I was thinking about, I was like, that's funny. I was like, because I grew up with, like, really pretty dull knives. And then, like, they weren't, like, super duper dull, but, like, they weren't very sharp. And I keep my knives pretty sharp. And I just went on a sibling trip. And I swear, every Airbnb I've ever been to, they've got dull knives. So I always pack a knife with me. Because I'm a little bit extra. I like a sharp knife. I brought my sharp knife with me. And everybody's like, whoa, this knife is so sharp. And it wasn't even sharp. Like, I hadn't sharpened it in a while. So I was like, this is actually kind of dull at the moment. But all right. And compared to the ones I had at that house, it was very sharp. But yeah, I've got a knife packed. Because we're going to do some cooking. We're going to get some steaks. And I'm bringing cauliflower. I'm bringing cauliflower because I have cauliflower in my fridge. And it's going to go bad. Like, it's on that edge of needing to be cooked. So I'm bringing that with so it doesn't get wasted. Plus, we love cauliflower. So cauliflower and steak, that sounds lovely. So anyways, we're going to be leaving in just a few minutes. Actually, turned on my camera to talk to you about something very specific. And I completely forgot. I just ordered some fiber from Mint Fiber Co. She's a new dyer. Make sure you check her out. It's always fun to support small, new businesses run by women. So yeah, go check out Mint Fiber Co. The braids that I got are stunning. I did win a giveaway for one free braid. So one of them was free. And then I bought a big giant other one because it was so gorgeous. I was like, I have not seen one like this before. So yeah, go check her Instagram out. I'll make sure I put it here or below or somewhere. It'll be somewhere.
Head south on I-5 South.
Back and he just hasn't been.
We're waiting for the ferry, so we're off to go find a restroom and maybe something to drink. Because we missed a ferry. So we now have a hot minute to wait.
I love talking on the phone. But hey, I just can't wait to have you home. Oh, I'm alright for now. But I need you around. Hey, we both know that this is right. So hey, why should we wait another night? Oh, I'm alright for now. But I need you around. I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Because a love like ours is hard to find.
Ooh, what is happening? My hair. Not on the beach. It is stunning. Like, oh my word. I am in love with this view. I could wake up to this every morning, that's for sure. We couldn't see last night because we arrived when it was dark. It's low tide at the moment. It's so peaceful over here. There's the house we're staying in. It used to be like kind of abandoned and little shed. They have a couple photos in their little book showing it. And then they also own the house behind it. I guess they sometimes like live there part-time and stuff, but it's really super cute.
Been really proud of the slogan he came up with.
We're on vacation for our anniversary. And here we are being complete nerds playing a board game. It's fine, we're normal. Before we leave, I thought I'd show you the Airbnb we're staying at. So you come in like the front door and you immediately walk into like this room with 2 beds. And then you come into the kitchen area. Excuse the bags, we're getting ready to leave. But we've got this cute little kitchen. The dishwasher is really weird. It's a drawer. So funky. Hi. Yeah, we've got, of course, our food that we still need to pack away, but yeah, super cute little kitchen, a little dining room table. It's got a wood stove, the most epic view. I love the view. It's so nice. And then out there, there's a hot tub and a bunch of chairs, and then you got the little living area, which has a modular couch. I friggin' hate these things. We've stayed at a few Airbnbs now, where they've had them. Ooh, I have to fix that. But I swear, they're only held together by like these little pins, those stupid little pins. And guess what? They come apart like all the time, and it's so annoying. Anyways, then here's the bed area. Not made as nicely as they make it, of course, because I'm on vacation and I'm not making the bed. But yeah, it's so very, very nice. I love it. This is my favorite spot, though. This view, so good. Minus the grill. I wish the grill wasn't there. Kind of ruins it a little. But of course you want a grill because that's nice, at least in summertime. Right now it's not so nice because it's very windy and rainy and gross, but yeah. Super nice place. Absolutely loved staying here. 10 out of 10. Recommend. Yes, I am wearing the same sweater because I forgot my sweatshirt and to pack any other sweaters. So I've worn the same sweater for 3 days in a row. I mean, I've got different clothes on underneath, I promise. But it's chilly, and I didn't bring anything else. That was silly. I also forgot my water bottle. How do you take a road trip without a water bottle? You don't. So Josh is running to go get some water.
Head southwest toward Northeast Clifton Lane.
We're sitting still. What was I saying? Oh, we got gas. Now we're going to go explore this little town called Poulsbo out here on the peninsula. I've been there once before. It's been a long while. I think I was like maybe 14 or something like that. So I don't really remember much. I mean, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, but it looks cute. So we're gonna go check that out. And then we'll go back through Bainbridge. I'm not sure if we're going to walk the town again. We did end up not quite getting to all of it the other day, but we'll see. And then we're going to take the ferry back to Seattle, and then we may hit Pike Place. Kind of depends on how we're feeling and how tired we are. And yeah, it's been a good weekend. And I'm very glad I didn't bring more knitting, because I have not knit very much, because, well, I've been really tired. We got to the Airbnb kind of late, and then we went and we sat in the hot tub, which was really nice, and we went to bed. I had a bit of a hangover, so I don't drink alcohol very often. I am like 95% positive, probably higher percent positive, that I have an alcohol intolerance. My body does not like alcohol at all. I get like really bad headaches like instantly, like after drinking any kind of alcohol. And then like I'll have 2.5 glasses of wine and have a massive hangover the next day. 2.5 glasses of wine should not do that. Yeah, massive nausea, huge pounding headache, excessively dizzy, just all these things. So I don't drink very often, and when I do, I hate it. So yeah, I rarely ever drink, but I was like, it's our anniversary, I'm gonna have some wine in the hot tub and it's gonna be lovely. And it was not. I hated it. But I got it on my system, and I remembered why I don't like it, because there have been a few times lately I'm like, oh, maybe like a glass of that. Like I can have a glass of something and it just wrecks me. It's a little ridiculous. Josh used to be like, oh, you can't handle your liquor. No, I don't think that's it anymore. Like after doing some research, I haven't gotten an actual diagnosis, because it's pretty clear to me that it is what it is. I don't need a doctor to tell me that, oh yeah, you do, because I'm pretty sure I do. So I'll just avoid it. Simple fix, which is fine with me. I'm not like the type of person who's upset about saying no to alcohol, because it makes me feel like crap. It makes me feel like crap. So yeah, but anyways, we're gonna go explore some more of this beautiful state that I live in. Poulsbo, success, super cute town. Can recommend. Lots of cute little shops, coffee shops, bakery, food, yeah, and well, phenomenal view. Look at that. It's so pretty. We are back from our trip. I've showered. I am wearing a different sweater. I pulled my sweatshirt out of the dryer and was like, yay, sweatshirts. Not that I don't like knit sweaters, but I really like a good comfy cotton sweatshirt. But anyways, I thought I'd show you my ridiculously expensive yarn purchases. Okay, so I like to buy budget yarns. I don't have a lot of money to spend on, ooh, hi, goodbye. I don't have, there, you're a little more stable. I don't have like tons and tons of money to spend on yarn, so a lot of what I buy is like budget friendly. I buy a lot of drops wool, and then I've done trades for hand dyed stuff, and then every now and then I'll treat myself to a little something. Yeah, because I just don't have budgets for expensive yarns as much as I would love that. I usually will buy like a hank of something, like when we're on a trip or something like that. So of course, every year when my husband and I go on our anniversary trip, I usually get like maybe a hank or two. I think when we went to Utah, I got a couple of mini skeins and one regular hank of yarn. So we went out to Bainbridge. So, of course, there are 2 yarn stores out there. So, I went to both. And I spent too much money. And I only got 2 things of yarn. This one was $27. And I think this was in their discount bin. It was in their discount bin. So this is Big Birdie. It is an Aran weight. Now, to be fair, it has a lot of yardage in this. It's 100 grams, but there's 174 yards of Aran weight. So I do feel like value-wise, it's pretty decent. And it's a Surrey alpaca and silk. So I'm not too upset about this. I feel like it could have pretty good deal-ish. I normally wouldn't spend this on that. I would just go for a more affordable fiber. But I'm thinking a hat would be really nice. So I'm going to make myself a hat out of this very fancy special yarn. Okay, but this one, let me tell you. When I first started knitting about 9-ish years ago and discovered the world of hand-dyed yarn, which was probably more like 8 years ago. I don't think I discovered that right away. I want to say, for the most part, a lot of the hand-dyed yarn was between the mainstream ones were like $20 to $22. There were the occasional dyers you could find under the $20 mark, between like $16 to $18. There were the occasional dyer, maybe ones that weren't as well known, like you could find some on Etsy, various random people, that sort of thing. Well, now you're hard pressed to find anything under $30. I know that a lot of it is just the cost of yarn, like bare bases and things like that, but holy cow, it's so expensive. Okay, well, if I had known that this beautiful, lovely hank of yarn was going to be so expensive, I wouldn't have gotten it. And of course, once I'm to the checkout, I'm like, it's too late now. I'm buying it. So this is Swanky DK from Magpie Fibers. Beautiful, stunning, glorious. Thing is, I just plan on making a pair of socks out of this, so it's a little like I paid. Okay, it's fine. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Look at the speckles and the colors. And yeah, there's no label on it, so I didn't really think about it. I was thinking in my head, oh, $30, $32. It's got, it's like merino, but it's got a touch of cashmere. So, maybe 30, 32 at the most. It was $39 and some change. Oh, that's so outside. I could have bought an entire sweater's quantity of drops yarn for that amount. But instead, I'm going to make a pair of socks with my swanky yarn. It's fine. They'll be my anniversary socks. 13 years. 13 years. Yeah. And apparently I have swanky expensive taste for yarn. So anyways, I just had to share my ridiculous yarn purchases that were way too expensive. But it's okay. It's okay. That's what I'll keep telling myself. Ouch. Anyhow, we had a really good trip. It was really enjoyable. We did the Poulsbo thing. Super cute little town. We went back to Bainbridge and we got some wood fire pizza, which was really tasty. And then we missed a ferry. And so, like, we knew we were going to be pushing it and probably weren't going to get on it. We tried anyways. And then we got back to Seattle kind of late, so we decided to skip Pike Place. We've done it fairly recently anyways, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did hit some intense weather at one point in the drive, but then we got back home and it was beautiful and sunny and gorgeous. And now I'm tired. I have to go pick up my kiddos. My sister took them to her in-laws for dinner, so I've just been kind of waiting for them to get back to their house so I can go pick up my kids, because I'm still kidless. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the kiddos and then I'm going to bed. I think I'm going to bed early because in the morning I have to go take my daughter to a dentist appointment. Then we have to go get passports. And then I need to go deal with some cell phone. I need to switch a plan. And so it's going to be very boring life admin-y tomorrow. And I'm so looking forward to it. Yay! Alright. Finished all the boring, lifey admin stuff, which is great. Did passports. We did kiddo dentist appointment, set up next appointment for 6 months from now. And we did not do cell phones, so because the gentleman I talked to on the phone, because I went in person, talked to somebody, and they said, okay, like, here's kind of like what it will end up costing you. Okay, great. I called because I was like, oh shoot, what do I need to prove that I'm a business? Like, do you need my business license, etc.? The guy was confusing. He wants paperwork that I don't have for my business because of the type of business that I own. He was wanting something that like a corporation would have, and I'm like, I don't have that. I'm a sole prop, I'm not an LLC or anything like that. Like, I don't have that information. Like, what do you want from me? He was very confusing and seemed mildly confused himself. So who knows? He couldn't also tell me how long the appointment was going to be. He was like, well, maybe this long, but it depends on how long this takes. I was like, okay, well, like, what about, like, for business accounts? And he's like, oh, yeah, it'll be longer because it's a business account. Okay, well, how long? Well, it's going to take longer. Cool, thank you very much. That's so helpful. So we didn't do that today. I set up an appointment for Wednesday. So that's going to be a blast. But yeah, so we're back home. We're ordering Thai food for tonight, which I'm very excited about. And the kids are also excited about because, well, it's technically our anniversary today, and I don't want to cook. And we have a gift card for our local Thai place, which is very good. But I'm going to go paint, and then I might do some more knitting. I want to knit my son another sock. So I knit my son a stump sock. He is an amputee, in case you don't know. Also, if you don't know, that's not the technical term. The technical term for an amputated limb is a residual limb. We in our house call it a stump. Some people find that offensive, so don't just go around calling people's amputated limbs stumps, because not everybody likes that. My son's prosthetist and surgeon and everything kind of called it that, so that's what we've kind of just continued to call it. So we don't find it offensive. My son doesn't find it offensive. So if you know somebody who's an amputee and you're like, that's rude, you shouldn't say that, it's fine in our household. My kid has no problem with this. This is what his medical team calls it, so that's what he calls it. So that's what we call it. Anyways, my son's an amputee, and the type of amputation he has is called a SIME amputation, so he has his heel pad still, so he can walk around on his heel pad, basically, which is his stump, around the house. So, like, you know, for the most part, he wears his prosthesis, but not all the time he wants to wear it, because, you know, it's kind of like wearing a shoe all day long. Like, nobody wants to wear their shoes all day, every day. So he'll kick off his foot, essentially, but then his stump is cold. So I've made him in the past socks for that, but he's outgrown them all. So he asked me a few months ago if I would make him some more. So of course I will oblige and knit my kid some cozy little stump socks. He does have ones that he wears inside of his prosthesis, but they're a little thin. There's some thicker ones, but they're not like cozy socks. They're just kind of like medically like socks. So, you know, I'm knitting him some cute ones that'll be cozy. So anyways, I think I'm going to go cast on another one of those for him because I did the test one. It fits him good. Basically what I do is I knit the leg of a sock, and then I knit the heel flap, heel turn. I didn't do the heel turn. That's why it fit weird. It's been a hot minute since I've done a heel turn, heel flap, and gusset. I realized I did the heel flap. I never did the short rows at the bottom of the heel flap. And then I just picked up stitches along the heel flap without having done that heel turn. It fits him fine. He didn't say anything about it. It fits him good. So I might actually do the same thing again. But I did the heel flap, and then I picked up the stitches along the side, and then once I got back down to the number of stitches on the front part of the leg, I grafted that together, so he essentially has the heel that then is joined with the front of the leg, which is basically how his amputation is. So it fits him good. It's the right size. Nailed it first try. Feeling pretty good about that. So yeah, I'm gonna go get him some more. And then enjoy some Thai food tonight. And then I think Josh and I may or may not watch a movie. Who knows? We're both really tired. I didn't sleep very good this weekend. Like that bed, I'm telling you. That rock. Anyways. I'm gonna go paint. And I'm gonna go get